taking a few big breaths in and letting the shoulders rise up, squeezing them up really, really tight. Exhale with a sigh. Another breath in, squeeze them all the way up. Exhale with a sigh. Another breath in, squeeze them all the way up. Exhale with a sigh. Take a few moments to arrive on your mat. Soften the gaze and the eyes, the shoulders. Roll down and back. Bring the shoulders back over the hips. Lengthen through the waist, rooting down into the tail. Start to breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling completely. In and out through the nose as much as possible, and maybe even connecting to your Ujjayi breath. That ocean sounding breath. Take a few more breaths here just to get centered. On the next inhale, take the arms all the way up overhead. Interlace the fingers and turn the palms up towards the sky. Once you get there, hollow out the belly, draw the shoulders down and back, and stack the shoulders over the hips. Lift the heart nice and high. Breathe deeply. Try to let the knees soften towards the earth as much as they can go. Another breath in here. Last breath in, and as you exhale, drop the right hand to the earth. Extend the left arm all the way overhead. The elbow can come to the floor if it feels good, but only if that left hip stays rooted to the ground. So if your elbow comes to the ground and the hip lifts up off the ground, maybe your elbow doesn't actually touch the ground. It hovers over the ground. Roll the right shoulder back, peek under your elbow so you can see the sky. Opening the heart, breathe a little bit deeper into the ribs, feeling them expand as you inhale. As you exhale, they come a little closer together. Another breath in. And out. On the next inhale, rise all the way up to a twist. Left hand comes back, right hand to the knee. Lengthen on your inhale, look back over your left shoulder as you exhale. With each inhale, lengthen and lift. With each exhale, twist and look back. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, twist and look back. One more, lengthen and lift. Exhale, twist and look back. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Fingertips interlace, turn the palms to the sky. Belly hollows out. Hips root down, shoulders draw down and back. Heart is lifting up. Knees are soft. Breathe deeply. One more breath in. As you exhale, left hand comes to the earth, right arm extends all the way overhead. Again, look up towards the sky. Open the heart, roll the shoulder back, take a peek up, reach into the edges of your fingertips, soften the knees. Breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling completely. And again, if the hip lifts up off the earth when you bring the elbow down, lift the elbow up so the hip can come back down. Reach out into your right knee. Reach into your right fingertips, lift up into your rib cage. A few more breaths. On the inhale, rise up, right hand comes back, left hand to right knee. Lengthen and lift on your inhale, and exhale, twist, look back over the right shoulder. Breathe deeply. Inhale to lengthen and lift, exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale to twist. Two more breaths. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Interlace the fingers one more time, turn the palms to the sky. Again, hollow out the belly, draw the shoulders down and back. Breathe deeply. Last breath in. Exhale, the hands come back behind you. Heels of the hands against the hips. Fingertips point away. Lift the heart. Roll the shoulders down and back. Peek up. I'm just going to spin around. Keep rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chin high. It might feel good to let the head rock gently side to side. Take a few more breaths here. And on the inhale, come all the way up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, stretch the arms out super long, tuck the chin, let the head hang. Maybe rock or sway the shoulders side to side. If your forehead touches the earth, you can roll temple to temple, if that feels good. On the next inhale, rise up. Come to the hands and knees for table. Let the shoulders and the hips rock gently side to side. Go ahead and curl the toes, lift the hips coming into your first downward facing dog. Let the head hang. Bicycle out the feet. Once you get there, find your toes, arches of the feet. Maybe rotate the ankles a little bit. Always doing what feels natural, nice, and good in your practice. Inhale, let's take the right leg to the sky. Bend the right knee, opening the hip. And just take a few big circles here with that right hip. Right knee comes in, open it out, push back into the toes. Again, the knee comes in, maybe a twist across, and rises back up. And make sure to move in the opposite direction as well. Take that right leg all the way up to the sky. And lower right leg down. Inhale, take left foot to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Breathe deeply, look under the elbow. And again, let's do some hip movements here. So there's no real right or wrong way to do them. Just to get the hip moving from the knee. Go in both directions. You can straighten the leg and do circles. Inhale, toes to the sky, and exhale, lower the toes, come down to the earth. Let the heart press back, take a breath in, and as you exhale, come forward to your plank. Take 3 breaths here. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, hug the belly in, and as you exhale, lower down all the way to the belly. Bend the knees, rock the legs side to side. Come back to center with the legs bent. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift the heart. Let the hips sink down and the feet point up toward your head. Lift the chin and the head falls back. Take another breath in here. And as you exhale, sink back to child's pose. As you inhale, sweep the nose across your mat. Let the toes float up. Keep the elbows down as long as you can. Eventually, they're going to float up and rise back up. Good. Exhale, bring it back, downward dog. Sweep the nose across the mat. Let the elbows float up. The nose stays low until you lift all the way away from the earth. Hips come back. Sweep the nose across the earth. Elbows float up. Rise up. Good. We'll do 4 more inchworms. Inhale. Elbows up. Heart up. Look up. Hips to heels as you exhale. Sweep the nose. Elbows float up. Heart lifts. Chin lifts. Sink back. Exhale. Inhale. Toes float up. Elbows float up. Heart up. Roll the shoulders down and back. And then sink back. Hips to heel. Last one. Sweep through. Inhale. Toes float. Elbows float. Heart lifts. Chin lifts. Exhale. Sink back. From here, bring your knees together. Curl the toes. And push back into your hands, letting your knees float up. Feel your feet stretch out for a moment. Take another breath in and out. And on the inhale, lift through your hips, coming to downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. And exhale, step right foot forward between the hands. Left knee lowers down. Inhale, float the arms all the way up. Breathe deeply. With each exhale, let the hips sink a little bit lower. With each inhale, lift the heart and reach a little bit further back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Sink the weight back towards your left heel and let your right toes float up. Walk the hands towards the top of your mat and pull evenly into both hips. If you feel like you need a deeper stretch, wiggle the right heel out towards the top of your mat. Let the head get heavier and the breath get fuller. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, if you slid your right heel out, see if you can draw it back a little bit. Plant the right foot, sink back into the hips. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee. On your inhale, go ahead and stretch and straighten into that right leg. Use some blocks under your hand if you feel like you need it, or you can rise to the fingertips. Let the head hang and get heavy. Breathe deeply. One more breath. As you exhale, sink into the right knee. You may have to shorten your stance a little bit. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Good, engage your back leg. Lift in the hips, up and out. Roll the shoulders down and back. Reach out behind you. Take a little look up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Sink into your back knee. Transition to your right foot. Left leg to the sky. Tuck the chin. Let the head hang for your standing split. Continue a full big breath here. With each inhale, lifting that left leg a little higher. With each exhale, seeing if you can soften in the upper body a little bit more. One more breath in. Exhale, left foot comes down to meet right. Sink into the hips, sweep the arms up. Utkatasana, standing squat. Go ahead and hug the belly in And let the tailbone soften here. Bring the weight into your heels, let the toes float up. If arms overhead is too much, you can bring arms up to shoulder height. A few more breaths. Inhale, rise and reach to the sky. Exhale, fold, touch the earth. Flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Take 2 big steps back to plank. Reach through the crown. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Hug the belly in. Press into your heels. One more breath. Exhale to chaturanga. A little hover. Inhale, upward dog. Let the knees float up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step left foot forward. Right knee to the earth, toes lay flat. Sink into the hips first. And as you inhale, rise and reach to the sky. With each exhale, sink. With each inhale, lift the heart and reach back. Breathe deeply. Exhale, hands to the earth. Shift the weight, hips towards the right heel, lift the left toes. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Walk the hands towards the top of the mat. Again, instead of going closer hip to heel, shimmy the left heel out further if you need a deeper stretch. Lift the toes nice and high. And continue to breathe into that left leg. On the next breath, slide the heel back a little bit. Sink back into that left foot. Curl the back toes. Lift the knee. On the inhale, straighten that left leg. Round the spine and tuck the chin. Walk the hands back if you need. Again, use a block to lift the hands if you need. Front and back leg are both straight. Heavy upper body. Flat hands on the mat. Fingertips on the mat or hands propped up on a block. One more breath here. Exhale, sink into that left knee. Engage through the feet and rise up. Crescent moon. Engage the back leg. Find some space between the hips and the ribs. Roll those shoulders down and back. Take a peek up. Reach and extend into your fingertips. Breathe deeply. Two more breaths. Exhale, hands to the earth. Shift your weight to your left foot and the right leg comes up to the sky. Tuck the chin, let the head hang. Right toes reach up. Full big breaths. Inhale and exhale completely. Shake out the head if you'd like. Challenge here if you'd like to try one hand or two hands on the ankle. Once you get there, see if you can soften and relax in the neck as you do that. Last breath in. Exhale, right foot down to meet left. Sink into those hips, Utkatasana. Standing squat, hug the belly in. Let the toes float up. The tailbone softens, the heart lifts. Shoulders slide back. Reach into your fingertips. Full big breaths. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold, touch the earth. Flat back, look at your horizon. Exhale to fold. Take 2 big steps back to plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down, chaturanga, little hover or knees, chest, and chin. On the inhale, upward dog. Heart lift, shoulders pull down and away. Knees float up. You should be able to sway your dog. Exhale, let the knees drop. Sink back to child's pose. Inhale again, back to the inchworm. Sweep the nose across the earth. Toes float, elbows float, heart lifts, head to toes. Good, lower the toes down. Lift the knees, press back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step right foot between the hands. And then we're going to take right hand to the inside of right foot and walk that right foot out towards the edge of our mat. We're going to come into lizard here, so drop to your elbows. If the earth is too far away, the floor is too far away, you can't quite get there, use some blocks under your elbows to prop up. The back leg can stay engaged, or if it feels more comfortable in your body, you can lower that left leg down. I'm going to try and keep mine up today. Hug the right knee in towards your right shoulder. Breathe deeply. One last breath in. As you exhale, lower the left knee if it's not already down. The toes lay flat. Walk the hands back. Hug the knee in towards your shoulder. And inhale, open that left arm to the sky. Take a peek up. Nice big twist. One more breath here. As you exhale, left hand comes down to the earth. Inhale, right arm opens to the sky. Bend your back foot. Reach back, hold right hand to left foot. If you can, if you have a strap, you can go out and wrap a strap around there. If you can just maybe reach your pant leg, that's an option. From here, we're going to open that right hip, lift your big toe up off the earth, and let the knee fall out towards the right. If you're sinking into the left shoulder, see if you can lift up and out. Open the heart and lean back. One more breath in. Exhale, everything comes back towards center. Curl the back toes. Take that right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. If it's in your practice to flip your dog, go ahead and do so. Both feet flat on the earth. Hips lift high, reaching all the way out into your right hand. Take another breath in and out. One more inhale. And exhale, flip it back over. Right leg comes up. As you exhale, shift your weight forward, shoulders over wrist. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, drop the toes. And exhale, downward dog. Big breath in, sigh it out. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot up between the hands. Take a moment, we're going to take left hand to the inside of left foot and walk the left foot out towards the edge of our mat. Again, coming into lizard, go ahead and lower down to the elbows, or if you have some blocks nearby, lower down on the blocks. Hug the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Back knee can lower down if you'd like, or if you'd like something a little more challenging, maybe the right knee stays up. Breathe deeply. Exhale, right knee comes to the earth if it's not already there. Right toes lay flat. Inhale, walk the hands back. And we'll take the right arm up to the sky first. Opening up, take a look up, nice big twist. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left hand comes up. Good, reach back, left hand to right foot. Let the left knee open out to the side. Lift the heart. Lift the big toe so you can see the bottom of your foot if you look down. Breathe deeply. If this feels like too much, let that back knee be flat, and you can take your left hand and kind of hug it into that left knee as you push it out to the side a little bit, just so you get into the hip here. Keep lifting the heart, lift up and out of that right shoulder. Take a peek up. 2 more breaths. And exhale, everything comes back to center. Go ahead and curl the toes, back foot, lift the knee. Left leg all the way up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip, and if it's in your practice to flip the dog, go ahead. Both feet flat on the earth, hips to the sky. Reach back, and if you like wheel here, you can come all the way back to wheel. Two more breaths. When you're ready, flip it back over. Left leg comes up. Exhale, shoulders over wrist. Lower down, chaturanga, toes to the sky. Upward dog, rise up. And curl the toes, downward dog. Press it back. A big breath in. Exhale with a slide. Exhale, let the knees come to the earth. Toes lay flat. Sink back, hips to heels. Interlace your fingers behind you. Let the heart lift. Roll the shoulders down and back. I'm going to do a little shimmy shake there. My shoulders didn't want to do that. So if you need a shimmy shake, go ahead and take it. Let the heart lift. Reach back into your fingertips. Peek up. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, come all the way up to your table. We're going to thread the needle. Let's do right hand first. So we're going to go ahead and take right arm up. Exhale, right arm underneath left. Come down to your right shoulder. And you want to be more so on the back of your head than by your ear. Inhale, left arm up. And if it feels good to let that left arm sink back, go ahead and do so. If you'd like to add a little challenge, come out of the twist a little bit. Prepare that left leg to lift off the ground. And once you get there, I was going to say lift your right toes, but I fell. Let's try it again. Left arm up. Left leg up. And maybe the right toes come up. Slowly lower when you're ready. Everything comes back to center. Let's try it on the other side. Left arm, inhale. Exhale, left arm under right. Again, you're more so on the back of your head. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Maybe open it out for a big twist. If you want to try something more challenging, right hand up. Maybe that right leg comes up. And maybe left toes lift up off the ground as well. One more breath. Lower down on the exhale, and slowly rise up. Let's go ahead and curl the toes and sit back on the heels. So keep bringing your weight over your heels. Now's a good time if you need to fix your hair. Grab some water, if you need a towel, because this is still challenging. Just sitting with the toes curled on the heels. Breathe through it. Continue your full big breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling completely. See if you can lean your way back a little bit further. And then we're going to lift the knees off the ground, just so we're on the balls of our feet here. Coming into a little crow series, so go ahead and spread the knees nice and wide. And kind of fold yourself forward in between your legs. Maybe your elbows come to the ground. And if they do come to the ground, you can always practice a baby crow, keeping the forearms on the ground and letting the heels lift up towards the butt here. If your elbows don't touch the ground and you want to go for your regular crow, Bakasana, go ahead and slide those hands back so they're in line with your shoulders. And then you're going to hug your elbows in. When you do that, your hips are going to have to lift really high. And then pull the shoulders away from your ears. If your shoulders are sinking into your ears, you're going to roll forward. So you have to pull them back away from your ears. Lean in a little bit. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift your heels to your butt. Squeeze everything in nice and tight. Breathe deeply and hold for a few breaths if you can. When you're ready to come down, lower the toes and stay in your squat position. Another option here is to do one toe at a time. Just lifting right toe and putting it down, and then doing the left toe and right and left. And if crow's not in your practice yet and you're just starting, just work on leaning in and really getting those knees on the backs of the arms. If the legs are too wide, you won't have any bounce. So hug everything in so the hips go up nice and high. Good. So when you come back, bring the knees back together. We'll slowly rise up here. So we're just balancing on the feet. Hug the knees toward one another. Let's bring our hands to heart center. We'll add a second variation of crow here. Let's take right elbow to left knee. So we're going to add a twist. Once you get here, hug those knees together nice and tight. Push the hands together, opening the heart. Take a look up over your left shoulder. If you would like to take it further, you can flower the arms open and stay here. If you'd like to take it even further, maybe you pop into a little side crow. Same hand position as regular crow. Again, we lift the hips nice and high, chaturanga the arms, and let the toes float up. Hold for a few breaths, and then on an exhale, lower down. Bring your hands back to heart center. And we'll try the second side. So, left elbow to right knee, push the hands together. Again, if this is as far as you go, that's okay. If you want to take it further, flower the arms open. Again, you can stay here. Or another option is one more crow on the side. Flat hands, chaturanga the arms, float the toes, and maybe even a leg comes up. When you're ready on an exhale, come down nice and slow. Hands come back to the heart center. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Keep those heels up. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale to fold. Flat back, look at your horizon. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands out towards the top of your mat. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in and out. And on the inhale, walk the hands back to your feet. Flat back, look up. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise and reach. As you exhale here, take right hand to right foot. You can hold the outer edge of your foot, the top of the toe, or the inner edge. I prefer the inner edge. Lift and lengthen through the waist. Engage in that left hip. If you feel yourself sinking, lift before you even start. Push that right foot into your right hand so you feel a little tug in your right shoulder. And slowly lift the right leg. Inhale, slowly rise. Hug the right knee into your heart. Lift the shoulders and roll them down and back. Rotate that right ankle. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, right ankle over top of left leg. Hands to heart center, sink in. Let your right knee drop towards the earth so you feel that in your hip. Exhale, hands to the earth. If it feels right for you, you can keep your hands here at the heart or even leaning on the legs. But if it's in your practice, or maybe you'd like to try, bring your hands to the earth and slowly straighten that left leg as much as you can. Tuck the chin, let the head hang. Breathe deeply. One more breath. Exhale, sink into left knee. Inhale, hands to the heart center. Slowly rise. Right foot lifts up. And exhale, send it back. Hands can stay at your heart here. Move to the hips for adjusting. Right hip slightly rotated down. Arms can come overhead, and that's going to be a little more challenging. So whatever variation for the arms works for you. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck the chin, lift the right leg nice and high. Exhale, right foot down to meet left. Flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Rise and reach, inhale all the way up. Exhale, left hand to left foot. Again, hold on the foot where it feels right and appropriate for you. Press left foot into left hand. Lengthen into your right fingertips. When you're ready, start to lift the toes. So the toes lift the arms don't lift the foot. Lean in. Breathe deeply. Inhale, rise up. Hug left knee into the heart. Roll the shoulders down and back. Rotate the ankle. Go ahead and take left foot to the top of right leg. Hands to the heart center. Sink in. Again, you can stay here or here. You can even take the hands to the floor. And slowly stretch out that right leg. On the inhale, hands to heart center. Slowly rise up. Left knee hugs in. And exhale, send it back. Hands can stay at the heart, at the hips. Again, a little rotation down in that left leg. Reach through your heel, toes point towards the earth. Again, or the arms can have any variation from overhead to hips. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left toes lift high. Tuck the chin, let the head hang. Breathe deeply. Last breath in. Exhale, left foot comes down to meet right. Flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Walk the hands out to the top of your mat. Coming back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga, little hover in knees, chest, and chin. Upward dog, inhale. And exhale, downward dog with a sigh. Take another breath in here. And as you exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Flat back, look up. Exhale to fold. Sink into the hips and bring the butt to the earth. Hug the knees in nice and tight. Float the feet off the earth. And then lift the shins so they're parallel with the floor, so the calves are parallel with the floor. You can hold loosely on the back of the legs or reach the arms long. If you're feeling up to straight legs, by all means, go for it. I'm going to keep my knees bent today. Extend the arms out long. Let the heart lift and the shoulders roll back. Take a breath in here and out. We're going to do high boat, low boat. So we're at high boat. We're going to lower down to a hover, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Lower, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Lower, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Lower, low boat. One more time, high boat to low boat. Arms reach up overhead. Keep those legs and arms up. Breathe deeply. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Round the spine, tuck the chin. And soften the shoulders and head back. Let the feet lower to the earth. Hug the heels in towards the butt. And the option here is to do your fullest expression of bridge or your fullest expression of wheel. If you're going with bridge, be sure to plant the feet. Pretend there's a block or a pillow between the knees as you lift. So the knees aren't coming out wide. They stay within the hips. And really roll back into the shoulders and let your heart lift. Go ahead and lift when you're ready. I'm going to work into wheel today. So if you're working with wheel, fingertips come over the shoulders. Elbows are going to want to splay out to the side, but see if you can hug them in, just like you do for most things in your yoga practice, hugging in. And when you're ready, press back and lift up. Take a few breaths and hold about 5 to 10 breaths past the point at which you want to come down. When releasing, lower to the shoulders first, and we'll release just like we do bridge, Setu Bandhasana, by unwinding the shoulders, hugging the belly in, and lowering one vertebrae at a time. Each time you lower, hug the belly in a little bit further so the spine lengthens and the tailbone moves away from the crown of the head. Nice and slow all the way down. Go ahead and let the knees rock side to side here. Come on back to center. Hug the right leg in and go ahead and stretch out the left leg. Both sets of toes reach to the sky. Add a little gentle movement to that right hip if it feels good for you, or if you want to keep it still and just keep hugging in, that's an option too. I like to rock my hip side to side. Take it in circles. Right knee comes in tight again. Left hand to right knee, right arm opens out wide, and go ahead and twist to your left as you look right. Shoulders stay flat. If that right shoulder floats up, come out of the twist so that your right shoulder can lower back down. Inhale, slowly rise. Hug left knee in to meet right, and then stretch right leg out. Again, you can keep hugging it in, toes lift to the sky, or if it feels good, add that movement. Go ahead and twist when you're ready, right hand, left knee. Twist to the right, open the left arm out to a T. Again, both shoulders stay nice and flat to the earth. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale completely. On the inhale, come on back to center. Hug both knees in nice and tight. And your choice to end with maybe happy baby, or if you'd like, Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together. Maybe there's another pose that's speaking to you right now. Go ahead and do what feels best in your body to finish your practice with any movement that works for you. Eventually, when you're finished with that movement, that makes the physical part of your practice feel complete. Go ahead and let the legs get long and wide. The arms roll out nice and wide. And we'll go ahead and take a short Shavasana. Taking your time to finish Shavasana for as long as you'd like. When you're ready, slowly waking up and bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thanks so much for practicing today.